I dressed up carefully to welcome my husband home after 10 years in the military. When I saw him walk through the door, I hid, waiting to surprise him. But when I got a good look at the man's face, I was shocked because he was not my husband at all. So I grabbed a frying pan and hit the man hard on the back of the head with it.
You're not my husband!
Your husband is dead.
When I saw my husband's memorial photo, I could not hold back my emotions anymore. I broke down sobbing. I had waited for 10 long years, and in the end all I got was a cold photo, seeing me so heartbroken. Tony rushed over to comfort me. Then he took my wedding ring off my finger and put his own ring on my hand.
Now I'll be your husband.
What?
It's what he asked before he died.
I was furious when I heard that. I could not accept this stranger in front of me, no matter what. So I angrily kicked him out of the house. Losing my husband nearly broke me. I cried all day long, but Tony did not leave after being kicked out. He was afraid I might do something drastic, like do something foolish. At that moment, he heard the sound of glass breaking, so he jumped in through the kitchen window right away. Luckily, I had only fainted. My body was not hurt. Tony immediately carried me into the bathroom. With a shock of cold water, I slowly came to. Tony finally breathed a sigh of relief. He had promised a comrade to take good care of his wife for him. If anything happened, he would never forgive himself in this life. Although I knew he meant well, I still could not accept it at first, so I told him to leave quickly. But when I came out of the bathroom, I saw that Tony had put on my husband's clothes. In that moment, I seemed to feel my husband was back by my side. I walked up behind him and leaned my head gently on his shoulder, telling him about my years of longing and pain. Tony felt deep pity when he heard this. Then he slowly turned his head and gently stroked my face. Then we slowly kissed. From then on, I slowly began to accept him. We washed dishes together every day, read books together, did the things we liked together. Our feelings gradually warmed. When I slipped back into longing again, he would thoughtfully bring flowers to cheer me up. Slowly, I realized I had fallen in love with the man in front of me, just as I decided to accept it all. Tony suddenly put his uniform back on to say goodbye. He said he had been called away on an urgent mission and had to leave immediately. I rushed to block the door with my body, hoping he would not leave me, but he said this mission was very special. He had to get back to the unit before dark. These past few days had been the happiest of his life. He would definitely return safely and wanted me to wait for him in peace. Watching Tony's retreating figure, I felt so reluctant to let him go. I never expected that a few days together, she would fall deeply in love with this man. However, what surprised me more, Tony had just left. My deceased husband actually came back.